Wewe sasa tunataka kuanalyze maneno ya huyu mzee anatuambia hapa. Sasa tumesema siku ya leo tukisherekea. Baba amerudi na nimesema nitakuja kuuliza watu wangu wote. Amerudi kufanya nini? Wewe wakati ulikuwa unaenda kusimama kura ya huko AUC uliuliza watu na hiyo msiembe umebeba hiyo. Unafuata watu wana sababu. Haufuati mtu wenye uko na sababu, kwa sababu wewe hakuna sera ambayo uko nayo, na kuuliza Raila hakuna sera ambayo uko nayo. Hakuna kitu unatetea wewe. Sikiza nakwambia hakuna kitu unasema. Ladies and gentlemen, that video by Salasia, no matter how you look at it, whichever the angle you take it from, it's significant on its own way. Why am I saying so? The mind that Salasia is having right now, it is not only in him, it is in the most of the Kenyan youths, most of the youthful leaders in the country, and most of the leaders allied to Raila Odinga from Western Kenya. That is why I'm saying that video, it's significant on its own way. I'm going to critically analyze that video. But before I take you through, if this is the first time, please, you're watching my videos, kindly make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. Sorry, I was not able to do as I do usually, uploading video every day. For the past 4 or 3 days, I've been suffering from some serious flu. That's why I was not able to do some videos. Thank you so much for those who've been patient with me. And please make sure that you subscribe. Let me dive into the topic today. Peter Salas is is the upcoming Babu Owino. If there's a leader who people want to listen to whenever he goes to, it is right now, after Babu Owino, it is PK Salasia. Salasia is being listened to, not just because he's funny the way he is. It's because of what he says, speaks his mind, and what people want to hear, and how people think. Now, apart from just the way he speaks, Peter Salasia also is one of the best performing members of parliament in the entire country. Remember, Babu Owino is also doing very well. So not just the people of Mumias admire this gentleman, but also people from other constituencies across the country. So therefore, Peter Salasia, whatever he says, it is significant. Because so long as people can give you a platform to listen to you, or maybe a platform for you to speak, that means whatever you say, they are likely to take it. So therefore, we cannot underrate Peter Salas at any cost. Now, Raila Odinga had an event in Busia. Why did Raila Odinga choose the Busia venue? It is because Busia, it has been one of the strongholds of Raila Odinga. Even when people vote, you realize that the highest percentage of voters to the ODM side, actually almost 100% of the members of parliament, 100% of the MCAs, and actually the governor, and also the women rep, elected members of parliament come from that region, all of them from ODM side. Except this time around, it was a surprise that the Senate of that region, it is Okia Omtata, was independent. And of course, for Okia Omtata is a special case because that is someone everyone else in the entire country admires. If he comes here and Kisi and vies for the senatorial seat, probably might be considered because of how people know him. Now, in a nutshell, the Busia event was a significant event, and whatever Raila Odinga was to say in that event where ODM was celebrating its 20th year was significant. Now, as Raila was making his speech, people are following online to hear what he's saying because people are keenly listening to his speeches, especially after leaving the AUC. We've had top leaders like Gachagua saying they don't understand Raila Odinga right now. They're waiting for him to give his directions so that they are able to classify him according to what moves, which moves is the type of moves that he's going to make as a leader in this country. So therefore, even whatever small thing was going to say in Busia, we know Raila Odinga makes calculated moves. He does not just speak. It takes time before he says something. And whatever he says, he means it. So the fact remains that as we speak today, people are expecting Raila Odinga at least to see also something significant on that particular event. So Peter Salas was among them. And he took his time to listen throughout the speech what Raila Odinga was saying. But now in that video, as you watch, he was
seriously criticizing Raila Amolo Odinga. He says this, he returns it back. You understand what I mean by returning back? So in a nutshell, whatever Raila Amolo Odinga was saying, Peter Salas did not like it. It did not augur well with Peter Salas. But now the most unfortunate thing to Raila Amolo Odinga, it is not just Peter Salas who is reasoning the same way you've heard in that video. Many other Kenyans are asking themselves, what is Raila Amolo Odinga doing? What is he saying to Kenyans? What is his intentions? Who told him we want him now? Because already if it's William Ruto has spoiled it, if its Kenyans have been abducted, if its killings have already occurred, if it is abductions, they will still occur if William Ruto wants them to occur. So therefore, what does Raila Amolo Odinga want Kenyans to do or hear from him? People asking, why does he not want to rest and actually maybe take care of his retirement? And why is it that he's coming now after losing the AUC seat? These are questions that Salas has been asking. These are the things that Kenyans are criticizing online. And that is why I'm saying Raila is not the same person again we had in 2022 and back. And that is why William Ruto must fear. Taking me to the first point, the lessons from the speech of Salasia in relation to Raila Amolo Odinga's speech. The fact remains, William Ruto must know Raila Amolo Odinga's lieutenants that he used to have from Western Kenya are swaying towards the opposition side. They are no longer supporting Raila Amolo Odinga, meaning the Western support that Raila Amolo Odinga had, it's going down significantly. If you have young parliamentarians like Peter Salas, coming up leaders, boldly rejecting Raila Amolo Odinga, meaning his ground in Western is shifting. Because Peter Salas, we cannot assume his influence in Western Kenya as we speak today. Therefore, William Ruto must know now, the numbers he has been depending on from Raila Amolo Odinga are not going to be automatic. He must go to the ground and campaign, which is going to be very difficult, especially having Rigathi Gachagua from the opposite side. And also having Kenyans knowing him as a liar. People are going to ask him, you've been the deputy president, the president, you've been promising, when will you perform? Therefore, as we speak today, the fact remains that William Ruto has a very difficult task ahead to convince the people of Western Kenya to vote for him. Another thing, Raila Amolo Odinga must also be in fear. Probably is going to have one of the most painful retirements, just more than many other leaders we have in this country. Uhuru Kenyatta retired living a peaceful country. Kibaki retired living a peaceful and of course a strong economy. Moi left a peaceful country. Raila is living a country that is regretting Raila Amolo Odinga's moves. Regretting that Raila Amolo Odinga benefited from Gen Z blood. That is not a good show. That is not a good show for a person like Raila Amolo Odinga, who has been fighting for most of the things in this country for some years now. When he was just about to make it, when his fruits are just going to be reaped, then it makes them dry. This is the time Raila Amolo Odinga could have gotten the entire support of the youths. But now, it is difficult that his legacy has been forgotten by the Kenyan youths, especially the Gen Zs, following his moves that he had back on 25th June, after the 25th June 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the lessons I was able to learn from the reaction by Peter Salas. Let me see in the comment section what you think about Raila Amolo Odinga's influence in Western Kenya. See you next time. For more videos, please make sure that you subscribe.